Good morning, all of you. Am I audible? Audio, video clear? Please mention. Let me check. Hello. Hello. Please mention whether the audio and video is clear to all of you. Good morning, one and everyone. Yeah, there is a slight echo now. Let me just see whether I can sort it out. Hello, is the audio better? Hello? Still that issue is there. Okay, anyway, we will start the lecture and I will check out whether the audio can be improved. So today we are planning to discuss 25 questions of JRF question paper, of DBT JRF question paper. This session is equally useful for all science streams, for your CSIR NET preparation also, and for DBT aspirants, especially for your DBT exam. This will be very much useful. And for the new people, this is the bio of me, and this is the book I have written for General Aptitude if you want the printed material. And these are the courses I offer in Unacademy Plus platform. All my lectures are equally useful for these 5 science stream aspirants of CSIR NET. And this is the full-length courses I offer in the Unacademy Plus platform. About that I will tell you towards the end of the class. This is the complete schedule of it, and this is how you can be part of my full-length training. You can take a screenshot, those of you want to know more about it. And these are some of the other courses I offer. Okay, so can you all try this question? I will give you 1.5 minutes. Make a try, all of you. Let me see whether the audio can be improved by that time. Make a try with this question. Any answers for this question? Okay, so I will explain. Yeah, bear with the audio issue. I am trying to sort out, but it is still there. Okay, anyway, we'll continue. So this question, this is asked in the 2021 DBT JRF question exam. 4 coins are tossed simultaneously. You bet that it will come up as 2 heads and 2 tails, but your friend says it will be 3 heads and 1 tail, or 1 head and 3 tail. In terms of probability, the 4 options are asking you or your friend who have a higher chance of winning the bet. That is the question. Let's see. First we will check your chance. You bet that 2 heads and 2 tails, na? 2 tails, na? 2 heads and 2 tails. When you toss 4 coins, what all can happen? 2 head and 2 tails means it can be head, tail, tail. Are you agree? It can be head, tail, tail. It can be head, tail, tail, head. All of you are understanding this? 2 head and 2 tail can occur like this. Now 2 tail, 2 head. After 2 tail, 2 head. Tail, head, tail. Sorry, head, tail, head. Tail, head, and tail, head, tail. This is also possible, now. Are you all understanding why this is possible? These 6 possibility, all of you understood that? 6 possibility means 2 head, 2 tail. For head, tail, tail, what is a probability? First head chance is 1 by 2 because head is 1 out of 2 choices. Second head also 1 by 2 because it's an independent toss. Tail also 1 by 2. Tail also 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into 1 by 2. Did you all understood why 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into 1 by 2? So that means it is 1 by 16 will be the probability of this case only. Similarly, there are 6 cases now. 5 other cases. All of them will be 1 by 16 itself. All of them will be 1 by 16 itself because all of them are head or tail. Head probability 1 by 2, tail probability 1 by 2, 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 itself. So all are 1 by 16. So 6 cases are there. So 6 by 16 will be the probability of you winning. You winning this bet in the 6 by 16. Please respond all of you whether 6 by 16 is clear or not. All of you. Yes, 6 by 16 is clear then. Then let us see what is the chance of 3 head and 3 tail. Same way we will analyze your friend's possibility. 3 head and 1 tail. 3 head and 1 tail, or 1 head and 3 tail. What all are the possibilities for that? 3 head and 1 tail means head, tail, head, tail, head, and tail, head. The 1 tail being in 4 different positions, there are 4 possibilities for that. Similarly, 1 head, 3 tail. This is for 3 head, 1 tail. 1 head, 3 tail also. Head, tail, tail. Tail, head, tail, head, tail, head. So 4 more possibility. So 4 plus 4, 8 possibility, and here also each of them 1 by 16 is the possibility. So probability of your friend winning will be 8 by 16. 8 times 1 by 16. Did you all understood that? 8 times 1 by 16. Please respond. So which option will be the correct answer? Your friend has a higher chance of winning. Option D will be the correct answer. If there is any doubt, please mention. Clear, right? So that is a very good question. And I will show you another question from probability itself, so that you get practice on probability questions. Yeah, try this. It's a very interesting question. Give you 1 minute, all of you try it. Answers? Answers? And please let your friends also know about this lecture. Let more people join. Today comparatively less people have joined. Please share the link to more and more people. Let more people join this session. You can invite any CSIR NET aspirant and any DBT JRF aspirant to this session. Okay, so I will explain this question. Yeah, this question is actually checking your basic understanding about probability. An unbiased coin means it is a fair coin. Both the sides have equal chance itself. Head probability will be 50%, tail probability will be 50%. A normal coin itself. Okay, so is tossed 100 times in an experiment 1 and 1000 times in experiment 2. Which of the following statements is more likely to be true regarding the ratio between head and tail in experiment 1 and 2? So ideally, what should be the ratio of head and tail? When you toss coins many times, ideally, what should be a ratio of head and tail? Half, no? That is what we say, 1/2 is a chance for a head, 1/2 is a chance for a tail. That means ideally, when 100 times a coin is tossed, ideally 50 head, 50 tail should happen. And when 1000 times coin is tossed, 500 head and 500 tail will occur. So the ratio of head by tail number will be 50 by 50 or 500 by 500. 1 by 1 is the ratio, or 1 is the ratio. But that is the ideal case. The ideal case, the probability, the required ratio 1 by 1 will be obtained when the number of occurrences is very large. For example, those of you follow ITL. if you think, if you strongly believe about the ideal condition of probability that head ka chance half hai, tail ka chance half hai. For example, if your favorite, if you are a Mumbai Indians fan, if Rohit Sharma this time call a head and win that toss, next time he should call a tail to win the toss, na? Because ideally half of the time head, half of the time tail. So 2 times if you are considering, 1 time head means next time it should be tail. But is it so? Is it? Then always a person will win the toss, na? The result of this toss, he can estimate the result of the next toss. No, that will not work, na? Probability says when the number of occurrences or number of times it is done is more, then the chance of that half will be more. Are you all understanding? That is why to get near to 500, in the case of 1000, that have higher chance that getting near to 50 in the case of 100 occurrence, because here it is 10 times more trials are there. And if it is 10,000, that is even having more chance to get near to the ideal 1 ratio. Near to the ideal 1 ratio. Is this clear? Is this idea clear to all of you? So definitely it will be more closer to 1 in experiment 2. Experiment 2, which have 1000 trials or 1000 times tossing. So option B is the correct answer. How many of you understood this? Yeah, there is an audio issue. Please bear with me. Actually, I am not able to sort it out. I am reporting it to the team, but I don't know whether in between the class it will be sorted out or not. Today, the audio issue, please bear with it. Yes, Shreya. So, all of you understood the solution? But I am audible, right? Slight distortion in voice is there, but I am audible, I guess. Okay, those of you haven't understood, I will explain one more time. Yeah, I will ask you a question and ask you. Do you think that when you toss a coin 10 times, are you sure that you will get 5 times head and 5 times tail? Do you think so? No. We are not sure, but chances are there for that. Some chances there for 5 head and 5 tail, but we are not sure it will be 5 head 5 tail only. And if it is 100 toss, 50 head 50 tail also we are not sure, but chances are there. But compared to this have higher chance. That is a logic. Because more trials, this has higher chance means closer to 50 tail, closer to 50 head, closer to 50 tail, chances are higher. Here maybe, for example, you may also get 4 head and 6 tail. 4 head and 6 tail means 4 by 10 and 6 by 10. That is 40%, 60% is the ratio. Here maybe you will get 48 head and 52 tail. But that is actually 48% and 52%. It is more closer to 50%. No? But when it comes to 1000 trials or 1000 times if you are tossing, 500 head, 500 tail, that is an ideal scenario. Near to that you may get, chances are high that you can get near to that. Maybe, I am saying maybe, 495 head and 505 tails. But still, that is 49.5 chance of getting head, 50.5 tail is the occurrence. That is more closer to 50%, now. More closer to 50% means ratio of head and tail will be more closer to 1. When it will be more closer to 1, that is the question. It will be more closer to 1 in the case of experiment 2, because experiment 2 have higher trials. Or think about the situation, you are tossing 1 crore times. 1 crore times if you are tossing, it is not necessary that you will get exactly 50 lakh. But it will be closer to 50 lakh, maybe 50 lakh 5,000. 50 lakh 5,000. 50 lakh 50 lakh 500 say. And the other one is 49 lakh 900 and remaining 900 and 500. But still the probability of this ratio is more closer to 1 compared to this ratio, because the number of trials are less here, no? Even if one head goes down and one tail goes up, the ratio will be 4 by 6. 4 by 6 is 2 by 3, much away from 1. Are you understanding? Much away from 1 by 1 ratio we ideally want. But here if it is 48 by 52, mathematically speaking also 48 by 52, still that ratio is more closer to 1 by 1 compared to this 2 by 3. And this one will be more closer to 1 compared to this and this. This one will be more closer to 1 compared to this and all other smaller number of trials. So that is the logic. When the number of trials are more only, the ideal probability more closer we will reach. The theoretical probability we say that the chance of getting a head is 1 by 2, getting a tail is 1 by 2. So that is what is being tested in this question. Hope all of you understood this. Then let's go to the next question. This is another probability problem. Make it try. That's a good one, Shreya. Not like that. When we learn more, the chances increases in the case of cracking exam.
Play from laptop Blue 5 TB.
Okay, I will explain this question. Here also probability itself, but here the probability you have to use using the number line idea. A random number generator. Random number generator means, yeah, the word itself says what it means. A generator which generates random numbers. Random numbers, any number between -1 to 1. -1 to 1, there are infinitely many numbers. So let us take the number line. Where is -1 to 1? If this is 0, +1 is here, -1 is here. So -1 to 1, any number is generated using this random number generator. Probability that a number produced by this generator is between 0.9 to what? 0.9 means you can think it like centimeters and millimeters. Centimeters and millimeters. 1 second. The centimeters and millimeters, 1 centimeter is 10 millimeter, no? 1 centimeter is 10 millimeter. So this is 2 centimeters, right? -1 to 1, 2 centimeter will be there. Out of that, what is the required number? 0.9 to 1. 0.9 to 1. That is 0.9 to 1 is just 1 millimeter, or 1 millimeter means that is 0.1 centimeter. With respect to centimeter, millimeter, if you understood, it is easy. Are you all understanding this? 0.1 by 2 will be the required probability, because probability is required number divided by total number. So 0.1 divided by 2 will be the answer. 0.1 by 2 means 1 by 20. 1 by 20 means 0.05. How many of you understood it? Yeah, actually the team is working on rectifying the audio issue. It will be rectified soon. Is it clear now? Audio clear now? Yes, okay. Okay, I will repeat this question once again. I think in between the voice went. Now the audio is clear now. Please mention. Let me check. Okay, thanks to the team, they have corrected it in between. Okay, so let's continue. So yeah, in this question, random number generator produces a uniform distribution of numbers between -1 to 1. -1 to 1, how many numbers are there? Infinite numbers are there. Infinite numbers are there. But when you consider it as an interval, -1 to 1, you can say 2 unit numbers are there. That is where I told you, you can think about centimeter. Yeah, negative centimeter does not make sense. But still, your centimeter scale, there will be 1, then 2, then 3. So 0 to 2, how much distance is there? 2 distance, na? Or 2 centimeter distance. So then where will be, for example, if it is 1.9 to 2, 1.9 to 2 means it is 19 millimeters to 20 millimeter. That is just 1 millimeter. 1 millimeter is 0.1 centimeter. Na? So 0.9 to 1 is just 1 millimeter or 0.1 units. 0.1 units. 0.1 units compared to total 2 units. Why 2 units? -1 to 1, there is 2 units. This is not 0 to 1 is 1 unit. So 0.9 to 1 is just 0.1 units. 0.1 units. 0.1 unit out of 2 unit. Because what is the definition of probability? Required number divided by total number. Required number divided by total number. Required number is 0.1 divided by total number is 2. 1 by 20 is the answer. So 0.05 you will get when you divide it. All of you understood this? Please mention. All of you understood this? So that is how that question can be done. If so, we will discuss this work and time problem now. DBT 2-3 times they have asked work and time problem. CSIR 1 time they have asked, 1 or 2 times they have asked work and time problem. In GATE exam, frequently work and time problems are asked. So make a try, all of you.
Okay, so I'll explain. A and B together can clean a lab in 4 days. Independently, A can clean the lab in 20 days. How many days will it take for B to independently complete the task? So for work and time problem, there are many approaches. I will teach you one easy approach that is called unitary method. Listen very carefully. The unitary method is, Mohammed, you are able to hear, right? Yeah, I'm giving time to try. All of you use that time to try. So let total work be 1. That is a method, unitary method. Total work को 1 assume करो. Total work 1 है तो A and B together can clean the lab means now you have to think about 1 hour 1 day work. 4 days में पूरा काम कर रहा है. So 1 day में कितना काम कर रहा है? Think about it. 1 day work. Everything in terms of 1. That is called unitary method. Days दिया है इसलिए 1 day. Hours दिया है तो 1 hour assume करना है. So here 1 day, what is the work done by A, B and C? Sorry, A, B and together A and B. That is what we are thinking. A can clean the lab in 20 days means 20 day में पूरा 1 work cover करेगा. मतलब एक day में 1/20 work finish करेगा ना. 20 days total work will be done. So 1 day he will do 1/20th of the full work. Is that clear? 1/20th of the full work 1. Please respond in the chat. So 1/20th of the full work will be done. And what about B? We don't know the days taken by B to complete the work. So let us assume let X be the number of days B need to complete the work. So 1 day work of B will be 1/X. 1 day work of B will be 1/X. Na? That means A and B together, if they do 1 day work of A and B together will be 1/20 plus 1/X. Are you all agreeing that 1/20 plus 1/X? इतना A contribute कर रहा है, इतना B contribute कर रहा है, तो together 1/20 plus 1/X contribute कर रहा है ना. Now the question says that A and B, if they together work, they can complete the work in 4 days. That means in 1 day they can do 1/4 of the total work. Na? That means this will be equal to 1/4. Why this is equal to 1/4? Individually you found A's work and B's work you assumed X. 1/X will be the 1 day work. So that sum will be equal to 1/4 because question says that if they together work, they can complete it in 4 days. So 1 day work of A, 1 day work of B added will be total work of A and B together in 1 day. So this you simplify to get the answer. 1/X equal to 1/4 minus 1/20. 1/4 minus 1/20 means 5/20 minus 1. 4/20. 4/20 is 1/5. That means 1/X is 1/5 means what is X? X is 5 now. What is X? X is the time taken by B to complete the work. That means 5 days are needed to complete the work. This is how work and time problems are done. Please respond all of you. Did you understand this? All of you? Yes. If so, I will show you one more work and time problem so that you get clarity on work and time problem. One second. Yeah, this is that question. All of you try it. 2020 question. I'm giving 1 minute to try. By that time, please try it. Once you try and then you listen to the solution, it will be very easy to understand. Yes, Shreya, in my previous work and time related discussion, we have discussed these techniques. Those of you want to learn it, you can check out. Yeah, new students, if you want to get all my previous classes, you can Google General Aptitude with Christy Varghese. You will see the playlist of mine in YouTube channel of Unacademy and also other playlist I have given for General Aptitude. And also, if you want to learn further through the Unacademy special class platform, in the comment section, the tagged comment, you can click on it and you can access more than 450 free classes I have given in the Unacademy special class platform. And not only for DBT, for CSIR NET, almost 350 free classes in that profile you can see. For GATE exam, almost 50 to 100 classes are there. For Vedic Maths also few classes you can see. For DBT JRF also few free classes you can see. So make use of those resources also. Okay, some of you already got it. Very good. This is similar to previous question, but only one twist is there. Here there is a group of people. So don't get confused about that. That confusion, if it is avoided, this is so simple question. Just like previous question. So 8 third year students can finish a experiment in 15 days and 18 first year students can complete the same experiment in 10 days. If all these students work together, in how many days will the experiment get completed? All these students means the 8 and 18 people. Don't worry about them. Think it as a group only. Don't take individual each of the people out of those 8 people or each of those people out of those 18 people. Consider it as a group of third year students and a group of first year students. That 8 and 18 are not relevant. So group of third year students को A assume किया, group of first year student को B assume किया, तो A can finish the work in 15 days. So total work को 1 assume करो. If total work is assumed as 1, A can complete in 15 days means 1 day work कितना होगा? A means 8 third year students. A's 1 day work is 1 by 15. B is the first year students. 10 days they will complete. So 1 day work of B is 1 by 10. So 1 day work of A and B together will be A plus B, that is 1 by 15 plus 1 by 10. Find that value. Take LCM. LCM 30 hoga. 2 times 15 is 30. So 2. 3 times 10 is 30. So 3. That is 5 by 30. 5 by 30 is 1 by 6. 1 by 6 is the 1 day work of A and B together. 1 day में 1 by 6 काम करेगा तो total work 1 करने के लिए 6 days लगेगा ना, because 6 into 1 by 6 is 1, or 1 by 6 plus 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 1 by 6. 6 times added you will get 1. That means 6 days are needed. Number of days will be 6 days. Are you all understanding this? So option D, 6.00 or 6 is the answer. Very simple, right? So as I told, 8 and 18 is just given to confuse you. That have no relevance in the final answer. That will have relevance if one third year student and one first year students are working together, how much work they will complete. That kind of question, if it is asked, then it will be relevant. Now let's see a cube and dice problem. All of you try this. Shobhita, refresh and check. Okay, so I will explain. If the total number of dots on opposite faces of a cubical block is always 9 and no number is repeated, which of the following figure represents the block? So opposite and adjacent. For a cube, you should know about the opposite and adjacent idea clearly. For example, if this is a cube, there are 6 faces now, or for a dice also 6 faces are there. For example, if I am considering this face of the cube, what are the adjacent sides? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 adjacent sides will be there. For any random face, there will be 4 adjacent faces now, and only one opposite face. For this one, the opposite face is this. Same is the case for any random face, right? For this, opposite is this only. Remaining 4 are adjacent face. So adjacent face and opposite face, that is what you need to understand in these kinds of questions, and that will give you the idea very easily. So here the condition is given that opposite face number add up to 9 and only one time number can be used. No number is repeated. Na? So for example, in the first figure, what is a problem? This is 2, this is 7. 7 dots and 2 dots. They add up to 9, but they are not opposite. Only if they are opposite, that will satisfy. Na? Now you may be asking, then 2 can have 7 opposite to that still. Na? No, you cannot have 7 opposite now because no number is repeated. Opposite of 2 should be 7 dots. That 7 is not present in the opposite. That is already present in the adjacent. That is why this is impossible. Are you all understanding? Impossible for this particular condition that opposite faces of cubical face always is 9, total number of dots. Similarly, second figure, let us understand whether there is a problem like that. This is 3 dots, this is 6 dots. But 3's opposite should be 6, not adjacent. So that is why this can be eliminated. This one 3, 7, they don't add up to 9. So 3's opposite 6 can be possible. That can be on the lower side. No problem, no contradiction. 2's opposite is 7. 7 is not visible now. So it is not on adjacent face. It can be on the opposite face. And 4's opposite is 5. It is possible by this idea, right? It is not contradicting in any way. That is why option third figure is okay. Let's see the fourth figure also. This is 4 dots, this is 5 dots. 4's opposite should be 5, not adjacent, because 4 plus 5 is 9. That is why this image is also not okay. So third figure is the answer. Yeah, now they have twisted by not giving third on the third option. Third is on option B. So option B is the answer. Yeah, that way also you can be tricked. You will do everything right, but when picking the option, you pick a wrong option. So be careful. Any competitive exam, they can do this kind of gimmicks to confuse you. So all of you are clear now. Please respond whether it is clear or not. Opposite faces, number added will be 9. Number of dots will be 9. Okay, not clear. Okay, those of you who didn't understand, listen carefully. For example, look at this. This is 7 dots now. Or think about this 2 dots. If here 2 dots are there. By the condition in the question is saying 2's opposite face is this now. Can you see this? If this is the face where 2 dots are written, opposite face is this back side. That should have what number? That should have 7 number. Now the number 7. Why? Because 2 plus 7 add up to 9. Total number of dots on opposite faces is always 9. So 2 का opposite face 7 होना चाहिए, so that 2 plus 7 is 9. लेकिन 2 का opposite 7 होने के लिए 2 का adjacent 7 नहीं होना चाहिए, क्योंकि 7 already present means the number should be repeated to add a 7 again. Number cannot be repeated. No number is repeated. So 7 cannot be repeated. So as 7 is not on the opposite, because 7 is on the adjacent face. Adjacent matlab ये face का adjacent face. This is adjacent, this is adjacent, this is adjacent, this is adjacent. So that is not opposite. That is why 2 plus 7, 9 is not on the opposite faces. So option 1 is wrong. Option 2 is wrong because 3 plus 6 is 9. That is not opposite, that is adjacent. Option 4 is wrong because 4 plus 5 is 9. That is also not opposite. Only option 3 works. Option 3 is in option B. All of you understood now? Then let's go to the next question. Yeah, this is a simple question. All of you try it. Okay. So most of you got it. Very simple only. So what is the idea? So this rectangle is vertical. This triangle you can consider vertical. Now that vertical,
Laptop
sorry.
5 TB.
So that vertical rectangle is becoming horizontal. So either by clockwise or anti-clockwise rotation. So either you turn this way or this way. That we don't know. Both will look the same. That we will understand from the answer options. So same way, the triangle also either this way or this way, it should rotate so that it will become horizontal. So that only one option have triangle in it. So there is no confusion. Other options can be easily eliminated. Yeah, if there were two triangles, then it can have some confusion because it is not clear whether it is clockwise or anti-clockwise. Both gives you the same picture. So the only idea is this picture rotation is this picture rotation is this. So that way only this can be obtained. Yeah, you understand that it is an anti-clockwise rotation from this image. This is rotated anti-clockwise to get this image. Similarly, this is rotated anti-clockwise to get this image. All of you understood, I guess. Then let's go to the next question. Yeah, this was a question asked in 2019. I don't know why they have asked this question. It is checking whether your school math you remember or not. But this you are needing in your subject also, most of you. Factorial, and in probability chapter indirectly we are using factorial idea for doing combination related questions, permutation combination questions. Yes, Kishori, that is also fine. There the options are so simple. Multiple way you can get the answer. Yes, Shreya. Okay, this question, all of you got it. Very good. What is 10 factorial? 10 factorial means 10 into 9 into 8 into 7 into up to 1. And what is 8 factorial? 8 into 7 into 6 into up to 1. This much will get cancelled. Na? So 10 into 9 only remains. 90 is the answer. Option C, 90. So let's go to the next question then. Try this question. Average related question. Okay, so I'll explain. A cricketer has an average of 62 runs after playing 25 innings. How many runs should he score in the next inning so as to increase his average to 65 runs? So the direct method of doing this question is the batch average concept. 25 innings with 62 runs means 25 into 62 runs totally he scored. The total runs he scored in that 25 innings will be 25 into 62. Because what does arithmetic mean? Sum of observation divided by number of observation. So sum of observation will be arithmetic mean into number of observation when you cross multiply it. So number of observation into arithmetic mean will be sum of observation. So 25 into 62 runs he scored in the first 25 matches. And let x be the number of runs he scored in the last match or 26th match. Next innings runs, let it be x. Required unknown ko x assume kiya. So after including that runs, total runs will be 25 into 62 plus x. Now what is the new average? Question is saying that the new average is 65. 65 new average chahiye. So the sum of observation can be written 65 into 26. Na? Why 65 into 26? Now 26 observations are there with an average 65 or 26 into 65. To keep the same order. 25 into 62 should become 26 into 65. That is the new average. So this equation if you solve you can get the answer. Or divide by 26 and then cross multiply. That also is fine. This is a direct method of doing it. When you simplify it you will get the answer. I think 140 you will get the answer. When you multiply that, subtract this. But this is not what I will suggest you to do. In my previous free classes on averages, I have taught you with the flashcard, I have shown you how to do this using the deviation idea. What is deviation idea? Listen carefully. You can take an example to understand it. 25 innings ka average 62 hai to, all observations 62 hai to, what valid hai na? That is a valid example. If all 25 innings he scored exactly 62 runs, average also is 62. Now we need to add a value so that the new average will become 65. So if all observations are added by 3, हर ऑब्जर्वेशन 3 से ऐड किया तो एवरेज भी 3 से ऐड हो जाएगा. If all observations are added by a common number, average will also be added by the same common number. This is a property you are learning in average chapter. So you need to make 65 now. To make 65, you need to add 3 to all the numbers. 3 to 25 numbers means 25 into 3 you need to add, plus last observation 65 should contribute. That means last observation should contribute 65 and 25 into 3 75. The total contribution should be 140. This is a shortcut method. This is called deviation idea. This is actually minus 3 away from the required average, all values. So minus 3 into 25, minus 3 into 25, minus 75 deviation is there, and 65 also should be contributed. So it is called compensation idea. The deficiency of this first 25 observations is 75. That deficiency should be satisfied by the 26th observation, and 26th observation should contribute what he is supposed to contribute. He is supposed to contribute 65 and 75 for the deficiency of first 25 observation. So 75 plus 65, 140. Very easy, na? This is how you can do it faster. Those of you are not clear about this, check out my detailed lectures on average where I have taught this concept in detail. Okay, anyway, let's go to the next question. All of you try this question, finding the X chapter problem. Shobhita, 25 into 3, because 3 is the deficiency for the first 25 observation to reach 65. 65 is the average, no? But the first 25 observations are contributing 3 less than 65. So 25 observation 3 less means 75 deficiency is there for the first 25 observation, and the final, so the next observation should contribute that deficiency and extra 65 for the average to be 65. Again, that is called deviation approach. That is the technique I have taught in detail in the average chapter. In YouTube also I have taken a session on that, and in Unacademy special classes I have taken 2-3 sessions on average. There I have taught that in detail. Okay, this question some of you got it right. Very good. Okay, so I'll explain. A boy appears for a test and scores 35% but fails by 10 marks. If he had scored 46% mark, he would have passed by 12 marks. The pass mark is. So let us assume let total marks be X, not pass mark. Total marks को X assume करो. Total marks X है तो total marks का 35% secure कर रहा है first this boy. And he is failing by 10 mark means 10 mark more is needed to reach the pass mark. So we can say this is the pass mark from the first part of the first sentence in this question. Are you all understanding 35% of X plus 10 is pass mark? Because he scored 35% of X, 10 more marks should be added to reach pass mark means plus 10 will be the pass mark. Na? All of you understood that? Now, next sentence is saying about pass mark in a different way. If he had scored 46% of mark, he would have passed by 12 mark means 12 mark less also if he get, he will still reach the pass mark. That means 46% mark minus 12 will be also the pass mark. Did you all understood? These two are two interpretations of the pass mark itself. Both are pass mark means these two should be equal. Na? These two equal. Simplify it to get the value of x. From that you find the value of pass mark also. How you can simplify? 35% taken to the other side, 12 taken to this side, 22 equal to 11% of x. In the mental arithmetic class I told you 11% 22 है तो 1% 2 होगा, 100% 200 होगा. Those who attended my Vedic math class or speed metric class, there you can learn the mental arithmetic way if you are not aware of it. Otherwise, for the time being, you can use the paper math way itself, traditional way. But that is time consuming, at least wasting 10 to 20 seconds. So 11 and 22, 2, cross multiplying x equal to 200. So 200 is the total mark, not the pass mark. Total mark is 200. What you need? You need the pass mark. So what will be the pass mark? Pass mark, either you substitute x here or here. Both will give you the same answer. 35% of 200, that is 35 by 100 into 200 plus 10 is the answer. That is 70 plus 10, 80 is the answer. All of you understood this? A straightforward question only, but good question. You have done these kinds of question in CSIR NET exam also, this was there. So this is another very interesting problem related to geometry. You have to imagine this correctly. Yes, Mo, that way also you can do, but I think that will also take time. Shreya, I will explain. Okay, all of you tried. So listen very carefully. I will explain the meaning of this question correctly. Cross-sectional, yeah, I will show with cube and these shapes itself. Cross-sectional images of an image object taken at fixed intervals from top to bottom reveal the following images 1, 2, 3, 4. Using these images, if you had to reconstitute the object, what would be the 3D shape? For example, if the answer is a cube, what is the meaning? This is a cube, right? Cross-sectional images means if you are cutting it. For example, if you have a banana in front of you, if you cut it like this, you will get a cross-section. Now that will be a circle. That will be a circle, more or less a circle. So, instead of this square, it will be a circle in the case of a banana. Are you all understanding what I am trying to say? But if you are cutting a cube like this, you will get a square itself. But wherever you cut, the size of the square will be same. If you cut like this, next cut like this, next cut like this, all cut, the cross-section size of the square will be same. It will be square, but square of same size. But this is square of increasing size. Square of increasing size means definitely that is not a cube. What about a pyramid? Yeah, there are different types of pyramids actually. Pyramids, there are square pyramid, there are a triangular pyramid, there are rectangular pyramid. For a square pyramid, this is a square pyramid. A pyramid with the base as a square, that is called a square pyramid. Square pyramid, if you cut it, what you are getting? If you cut this part, you are getting a square only, na? You are not getting a triangle, you are getting a square only. If this is a square pyramid, if you are cutting like this, you will be getting a square. And if you are cutting little down, you will be getting a bigger square. Then again bigger square. So this is totally justified for a square pyramid. Yeah, they haven't specified what pyramid, but you can assume a square pyramid, and square pyramid will be the answer. Did you all understood this? Why square pyramid is the answer? Yes, Kishori. Yes, Taranim. Pyramid. No, Kishori. Pyramid, if it is a square pyramid, if you are cutting it horizontally like this, you will get squares only. You will get squares only. So, now some of you have doubts on prism and tetrahedron. Prism means it's a rectangular box or a cuboidal shape. This is kind of a prism shape itself. If you are cutting it, you will be getting rectangles of same size only. Same size rectangles, not different size, and it will be rectangles. That's why prism is not the answer. What is a tetrahedral shape? Tetrahedron is a pyramid with triangular base. Triangular pyramid, another name is tetrahedron. If you cut it, you will only get a triangle, not square. If you are cutting this, you will be getting triangles, na? All of you, triangles of different size. Yeah, if the images were like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, tetrahedral is totally possible, but it is square of different size, so it should be a square pyramid or pyramid. All of you understood? Prism shape will give rectangles only, not squares. Rectangles, and the size of the rectangles are same, not different. Prism will give you, if you cut the prism, you will get same sized rectangles. Now, that's why prism is not the answer. Is it clear? Yes, Shreya. Plus students, the 3D geometry questions when we discuss CSIR NET also have asked this kind of a question. If you cut a cylinder vertically and horizontally, what shape you will get? So that all are similar questions. So try this question, another cube based question, cube and dice based question. Try it, all of you. Okay, so I'll explain this question. If the 4 different positions of a dice are given below, find the number that is on the face opposite to 4. I told you for a cube or a dice, there are opposite faces and adjacent faces for a particular face. So opposite to 4 is asked. 4 you can see in 2 images, right? From the 2 images, what you know about the adjacent faces of 4? Only adjacent faces you can see in the picture. 5 is an adjacent face, 6 is an adjacent face, 2 is an adjacent face, 3 is an adjacent face. We know that there is only 4 adjacent face for any face. So for a cube, for example, if this is a cube, if this top part, there is 4 adjacent faces now. And for this face with number 4, the 4 adjacent face we already understood. Adjacent faces we already understood. They are number 5, number 6, number 2 and number 3. So 2, 3, 5, 6. So obviously the only one remaining face, the number will be the answer. Na? Only one remaining face will be 1. So that will be the opposite of 4. Did you all understood? So 1 is the answer. Option D, 1 is the answer. Please respond all of you whether this is clear or not. Yeah, most of you got it right in the chat. So try this question. Yesterday we discussed many questions like this. Those of you missed yesterday's lecture in this channel, you can watch the recording of that where we discussed 20 more questions. If you felt that this lecture is useful, do share this video to more and more people. And also, if you felt the lecture is useful, do hit the like button. That will help YouTube to promote this more to more and more people. And that will help me to get more free classes like this from Unacademy through this YouTube channel also. And more learning you will be getting through those free classes. So make sure you spread the word about these free classes and invite more of your friends. Tomorrow 11 o'clock, the next lecture in the series will be running and 20 more questions we will be discussing in tomorrow's class. Okay, we will discuss this question now. Very simple question. As I told, these kinds of question, systematic counting only is enough. So let us go with the smallest squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. The smallest squares possible. Now the combination ones, yeah, this is also square. Understand, this is also square. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because their angle also is 90 and all sides are equal. So 4 plus 4, 8 squares already counted. Did you all understand these 4 squares? 4 plus 4, 8. Then 4 more. 8 plus 4, 12. Is that clear? 12 squares. All of you understood? 12 squares. Then 13th square, 14th square, 15th square. So that is 15 is the answer. No option greater than 15. So you can be sure that you haven't missed any squares. All of you understood? 14th square is this one. 15th square is this one. And 16th square is this big one, the biggest square. Sorry, 15th square. Okay, that is also clear. Then let's go to the next question. This one I will come back to. Now I will take some questions which can be done faster. Try this, all of you. Okay, most of you got it right. So here elimination will be the better way to do this question. Which one of the following numbers is equal to 3 times the sum of digits? If option A is the answer, sum of digits will be 1 plus 5. 3 times of that means 18. Is 15 equal to 18? That is the question. The number should be equal to 3 times the digit sum of the number. 3 times the digit sum of the number. Definitely option A is not satisfying that. Now 12 digit sum is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 is not equal to 12. 24 digit sum is 2 plus 4 6. 6 into 3 is 18. 18 not equal to 24. But 27, 2 plus 7 is 9. 9 into 3 is 27. And that is equal to 27, the number itself. Number should be equal to 3 times the sum of digits of the number. That is satisfied in option D only. So option D is the answer. Here direct method takes more time. So we are depending on elimination method. So try this question. This is an extension of what we discussed yesterday. Yesterday we discussed a similar triangle based question. Make a try, all of you. Okay, so very simple question. Two sides of an isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle means two of the sides will be equal. For example, if this is 3 and this is 7, the third side will be either 3 or 7 only, na? Because two sides should be equal. So definitely option C and option A is readily eliminated because it's an isosceles triangle. Now, let us check each option. Can 7 be the third side? Or can 3 be the third side? Let's see which is correct. 3 being the third side, there is a problem. Yesterday I taught you 3 plus 3 should be more than this value. 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 is less than 7. Sum of two sides should be greater than the third side. The property we learned yesterday, or property you learned in school days, due to which 3 is impossible. 3 cannot be third side. So 7 is the only possibility. Are you all understanding? Already discussed yesterday, so we will continue to the next question. Try this very simple question. Exactly, Shreya. Extension of yesterday's question with isosceles triangle idea also. Yes, Shreya. Kishori, we are our agenda is to complete 20 questions. I think we have completed almost 16 questions, right? So 4 more questions to be completed. Exactly. Not only two smaller side, any pair of two sides should be greater than the third side, Shobhita. Yeah, most of you got it right. This is so silly a question, right? Yeah, it's a twin sequence, 8, 10, 12, 2 difference, 8 plus 2, 10, 10 plus 2, 12, 12 plus 2, 14. And 12, 14, 16, 2 difference, plus 2, plus 2, plus 2. That is 18. So option C is the answer. Yeah, 18 is not the answer, 14 is the answer. First number is asked now. If one more number is asked, 18 also can be written. But here, next number is 14. All of you understood that. Then try this. One more series question. Series questions are easy to do. All of you try it. Okay, so I will explain very simple question. 3 into 5 is 15. 15 into 4 is 60. 60 into 3 is 180. 180 into 2 is 360. 360 into 1 is 360. So 360 is the answer. Option C. Into 1, into 2, into 3, into 4, into 5, etc. Then I will show you one more series question. Try this question, all of you. Okay, so I'll start explaining due to lack of time. 40 into 3 is 120. 120 divided by 2 is 60. 60 into 3 is 180. 180 divided by 2 is 90. So 90 into 3 is 270. 270 divided by 2 is 135. Into 3 divided by 2. Into 3 divided by 2. Likewise, it's a group of patterns. Series itself, we will see two more questions. Try this question, all of you. So what is the idea? Taking the difference itself is the idea. You can take the difference of first two terms, you will get 7. Next two terms 14. Next two terms 28. Next two terms 56. 7 double 14 double 28 double 56 double 112. So 124 plus 112 is the answer. 236 is the answer. 236 is the answer. 236. So option D is the answer. Hope all of you understood it. Yeah, this is an odd one out problem. Try it. Yeah, odd one out problem. Actually, this question, I don't agree with this question because there are multiple interpretations you can give. Because multiple options can be correct. Especially B and D option have a high chance to be answer, both of them. 3 is the only odd number here. That way 3 can be, 3 is the only prime number here. That way 3 can be the answer because all others are composite number. But 36 is the only even number here, so that way that can also be the answer. And 36 is the only perfect square, that way also that can be the answer. But 3 is the only one digit number, that way that have equal chance itself. So I don't agree with this question. I don't know what answer key DBT JRF gave this for this question. But in my opinion, this should be a question that is not perfect. So I will show you one more question. Try this question. So I'll start explaining. This is similar to a question we already discussed. 3, 6, 9 3 difference. In my opinion, here also one more term should have been given for clarity. 8, 14, 6 difference, 14, 26 difference. So 3 difference, next 3 difference, 9 should be the answer. But as I told, only one pair given, that is not that good a question, but still it's okay. Among the 4 options, 9 only have chance for being the answer. Did you all understood? Yes, we have completed 20 questions. So yesterday 20, today 20, 40 questions we have completed. Tomorrow also 20 more questions. Day after tomorrow, some of you are preparing for DBT exam. All the best for that exam. So by tomorrow's lecture also, you will get more confidence hopefully, and all the best, and do well for the day after tomorrow's exam. And if you, those who are there in the Plus platform, I have given a more elaborate course for DBT JRF, about 8 lectures of 1.5 hours. In the Plus platform, you can watch the recording of that. And if you want to be part of the CSIR NET General Aptitude course, the new batch of General Aptitude training we have started 3 days back, you can be part of that still by taking Unacademy Plus subscription with the referral code CC10 or CC10 live. So, and these are the details of the course. In this course, topic wise, full-length topic-wise course it is. Complete theory will be covered of all topics of CSIR NET Part A. Detailed analysis of previous year question papers and practice questions will be done. And this time onwards, I am trying to give you free study materials for all people who are joining my General Aptitude training program. And also, this is useful for all science streams: life science, mathematical science, physical science, chemical science, and earth science. And this course will be useful for other exams also, like GATE, SET, other PhD entrance exam. The live course timing is 8 o'clock to 9:30 a.m. Monday to Friday. And if you want to attend recording any time in your subscription period, you can watch the recording of the course. And other courses also are available, especially capsule course, which discuss one topic elaborately, like calendar problem 5 lecture course is running parallelly at 2 p.m. And other courses, other topics also, capsule courses are available for all these topics, where detailed learning of all those topics you can do by watching the recording of that also, along with the complete course if you want. And if you are taking Plus subscription, you can access my GATE General Aptitude courses, GATE PYQ courses, DBT course, Vedic Math course, and CSIR NET. There are many other, almost 40 courses I have given for CSIR NET. All those 40 courses, you can choose any of them to watch those recordings also. And this is a complete schedule of the new training course. After every 3 class, there is a doubt clearing session so that your doubts are covered in detail, and there will be raise hand feature and other features to clear your doubts more effectively. And entire syllabus will be covered. Compared to the YouTube live and Unacademy special classes, the Plus platform courses is more scheduled, more ordered, and more syllabus covering and more doubt clearing. In short time, you can learn the entire syllabus and score well in aptitude to clear your exam very easily. Last exam also, many people cleared easily with the help of aptitude by practicing aptitude well, and I will help you to practice effectively through this course. So all of you are welcome to be part of this course. This is how you can take Plus subscription and be part of this course. The category is CSIR UGC NET, and the referral code which will give you entire access to all my courses and subject courses is CC10 or CC10 live. Both are available, and that will give you 10% off on your subscription also, and maximum discount. Sometimes special discounts are also given for this referral code, so use that for getting even more than 10% discount. You can use credit option to get even more discount also. And this subscription does not give you access to my courses only. All educators courses in Unacademy you can access by this subscription itself. Subject courses also, aptitude courses also. One single subscription following this process is enough to get access to. And life science, mathematical science, physical science, and chemical science have hundreds of subject courses also, and more than 50 general aptitude courses of mine. All of them together you can get by the single subscription. So make use of this and be part of this full-length course. So thank you all of you for being part of this lecture. And Bandana, the aptitude question varies from exam by exam in DBT. One time they have asked 5 questions only. There was an exam where 17 questions were asked also. It varies. So on an average, we can say around 10 questions you can get on an average. Yes, Priyanshu, I will come up with a studio 2 due to some personal issues. I was not able to, some health issues and all. Last 1 month, I was not able to schedule that studio tour and some other lectures. In the upcoming weeks, we will plan for that. So anyway, thank you all for attending this session. Tomorrow, one more lecture on this series, and invite your friends by sharing this video link. And do comment and like on this video if you felt this was useful. So thank you, take care, bye bye, have a good day.